Hey there, it's Laura here from MakingCardsIsSun.com, and today I'm here with a brand new project for the summer 2016 release block hop from the Ton. In this video, I will be featuring their brand new Sunday Bar stamp set. When I received the stamp set, I immediately knew that I wanted to stamp a background with these little stamps, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm starting out with the Vanilla Frosted Cupcake ink, and I'm inking up the ice cream cone with that ink, and then I'm just going to stamp that randomly on my piece of white cardstock. Then I'm using the sprinkles stamp from that stamp set to add some sprinkles on my ice creams, and I'm using Cosmopolitan Pink ink from the Ton, and I think I also used Peach Blossom ink for the other sprinkles, for the more orange sprinkles. Then I am stamping some popsicles with Hollywood Star ink and with Peach Blossom ink. And then I also wanted to add in some blue here and there, so I decided to use the Lofty Mint ink from the Ton to stamp some more popsicles. Then I wanted to bring in a little bit of a soft pink just to soften it all out a little bit. So I used the Rose Quartz ink for that. After finishing my background, I grabbed the Love and a Dog stamp set from the Ton. This is probably one of my most used stamp sets from the Ton, and I just can't seem to use that little white dog without using the flower headband. And like I just mentioned, a white little dog, so every time I use that dog, I color it white just because it reminds me of my own dog, Ginny. So I'm just going ahead and I'm using an NO marker to add a little bit of shading here and there. And then I blended that out with the colorless marker. And I used the R11 marker for the inside of those ears. So I'm just using the colorless blender to blend that all out, just to have some really light shading here and there. Then for the leaves of that headband, I am using YG23 and I'm using YG25 to add a little bit of shading. For the pink flowers, I used RV13 and RV14 to add the shading. I also used BG11 and BG32 to create a really nice mint colored flower, and because that matches with the mint colored popsicle that I stamped on the background. After coloring those images, I am fuzzy cutting the dog and I'm leaving a white edge around there. And I just couldn't resist creating a sequin shaker card. I have a piece of plastic over there. This is from the Fusibles collection from We Are Memory Keepers. And I am using a circle die that is slightly larger than the circle that I die cut earlier. So as you can see, I'm using a little piece of masking tape to hold that down, and then I can fuse around that circle, and it's just really easy that way. And the reason why I am creating a circle is because I just wanted that to match with the circle that I already die cut. So when I will be adhering that paper piece, that popsicle piece, I can just line up that circle with the circle that I'm fusing right now. So when the sequence, when I'll be shaking with the sequence won't fall all the way down, and that way you will see them more. I don't think that makes a lot of sense, but I hope that you get what I'm trying to say here. So anyway, I filled up my sequin shaker with a couple of sequins that I put together, just created my own little mix to match with the background. I'm stamping a sentiment from the Sunday Bar stamp set from the Ton, and I did that with my Misty so I could stamp over that greeting once more, and this time I used Versamark ink. So I'm going to be using some Neutral Ultra Shimmer embossing powder from WOW, just to add a little bit of sparkle to that black sentiment so it will pop even more. And then I'm just heat setting that embossing powder. Next, I'm going to be adding a lot of adhesive to the back of my piece of paper, and I'm using my ATG from Scotch for that. And then I'm going to adhere the sequin shaker. So as you can see, I lined that up with the fused lines of that circle. and now it probably makes a little bit more sense than it did earlier. After adhering that sequin shaker, I'm just going to cut off that edge that is hanging off a little bit. I'm using my EK Success Cutter Bee scissors for that. And then finally, I'm adhering that headband to my dog with a quickie glue pen. This is just a really easy way to adhere it down there, and this adhesive dries really fast, so that's why I use that pen. And then I'm also adding a little bit of shimmer with my Clear Wink of Stella glitter pen. And of course, it also needs a little bit of glossy accents just to make that pop even more. And then finally, I'm adhering a couple of extra sequins here and there. And as you can see, these colors match with the stamped popsicles and ice creams. And here's my finished project. Be sure to visit my blog for more information about the giveaways and for more information about the blog hop. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye bye!